Hey, what's going on, guys? So I have some bad news and good news. Let's start with the good news. So here's the good news. Alright, and here is my bigger turbo. Here we go, guys. It's I think it's a T3 something. I forgot the specs. I'll put them up on the screen. The reason I got this again was because on the downpipe side, this lines up beautifully, and I don't need an adapter for this to go onto the manifold. And it's a lot heavier than this one. Let's see if we can get a side by side. It's decently bigger. With the exception, this doesn't have an internal wastegate, but you're gonna have to buy an external one. That's not one, not two, but like, actually I think it's like $200 extra, but might as well do it right the first time. Alrighty, and the bad news is, so on Tuesday last week, haven't had time to make another video. I was coming home from Lowe's, which is a hardware store, and so this lady was pulling out, and I saw it from a distance. She was pulling out, but then when she saw me coming, she pulled back in, and so I was like, she's gonna let me go because I have the right of way, since she was supposed to yield. And unfortunately, at the very last second, she decided to merge, and she just stopped. And she saw me coming. I mean, she said she didn't, but I honked, I slammed on my brakes, and I pulled my e-brake on time, but unfortunately, I skidded right into her. And luckily, it's no like functional damage, at least I hope not. I haven't really checked it out because since it wasn't my fault, her insurance should pay for it. She hasn't messaged me or anything, but I'm gonna see if I come in contact with her so I can get this fixed. You know, this is my daily, because Red Celica's at home getting some work done to it. I have the transmission off, and I've been cleaning some parts here and there. I need to mount the engine still to the engine stand so I can start taking it apart and get to the bottom end. But so yeah, that's what's going on. Let's go look at the damage. Alrighty. So I don't have a zoom out phone anymore. I got a new phone also, so I gotta stand back. You guys can see it, but I painted this part black right there. I like how it blends in fairly nicely with the taillights. There we go, you can kind of see it. And if you look at it really closely, it's kind of like, I don't want to say glossy, but it's like kind of matte. It's not the perfect thing. I mean, I did it at home, but it's alright. I might redo it with some like just regular gloss paint. It has some flake to it. Anywho, let's get to the damage. Unfortunately, I was very angry, kind of sad too, but what are you gonna do, right? Alright. There it is. It's not major, but I found out this car might have been in an accident before, considering if you pay close attention, the bumper appears to not be made out of urethane. It seems to be made out of fiberglass. So if you look really closely, this isn't what polyurethane usually looks like, and the paint was just like completely falling off. My headlight bolt is loose. No damage to the actual headlight, at least from what I've seen. My side marker is completely busted. Here's where the bumper cracked. That's definitely not urethane. It looks like it's fiberglass, but you can see there, and it looks like it could have gotten into the radiator. It's not leaking or anything, so I mean, that's a good sign. And I've been driving it for about a week, so it hasn't been overheating or anything either. But But yeah, that was very unfortunate. I was taking good care of this little car. It's my daily. It has a ton of miles on it, which worries me because when I go get it fixed at the shop, hopefully I can get it done at the shop I worked at, so maybe my old manager can help me out and it doesn't get totaled, because yeah, it's just a front bumper, but considering it almost has 300,000 miles, can you imagine they're gonna say, oh, it's below the value and stuff, but I mean, look at it, it's in some pretty good condition underneath this bullshit. Hey guys, that's pretty much it. I got a bigger turbo, so that's good. I've done some things. I've taken the transmission off. Nothing major, but progress still. And let's see if I can get this crap done sooner rather than later. You know, it's annoying because once again, school parking deck. I do not have time for this. Maybe have some time, but still, it's very frustrating when the person that hit you doesn't communicate with you. It was getting too hot to be out there. But if you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, I'm sorry. I know it's not really great content. It's just an update on what's going on. This really sucks that it happened to my daily. I have really bad luck with cars, unfortunately, when it comes to accidents and stuff. And it's not even my fault. Like, my last Celica got rear-ended twice, but I was able to save it. And this one, I mean, it's in great shape. Yeah, it has a lot of miles on it, but it's been running perfect. And it's not my fault either, so I'm hopefully don't have to fight to get this one fixed either. But take care, guys, and I will catch you guys probably later this week. Hopefully, I'll show you guys more of what's going on. Deuces.